Story 16. Joseph's dreams and his journey to Egypt. Genesis 37:1-36. Jacob, also called Israel, had 12 sons, but he loved his son Joseph the most. Jacob gave Joseph a beautiful coat of many colors, which made his brothers very jealous. They noticed that their father treated Joseph better than the rest of them, and this filled their hearts with hatred. To make matters worse, Joseph had dreams that made his brothers even angrier. One day he told them, "Listen to this dream I had. We were binding sheaves of grain in the field, when suddenly my sheaf rose up and stood tall, while your sheaves gathered around and bowed down to mine." His brothers replied angrily, "Do you think you'll rule over us?" Joseph had another dream and told his family, "This time the sun, moon, and 11 stars were bowing down to me." Even his father Jacob scolded him, saying, "Will your mother and I and your brothers actually bow down to you?" Joseph's brothers became so jealous that they began to plot against him. One day Jacob sent Joseph to check on his brothers who were grazing their flocks far away. When Joseph approached them, his brothers saw him from a distance and said, "Here comes that dreamer. Let's kill him and throw him into a pit. Then we'll see what becomes of his dreams." Reuben, the eldest brother, did not want to harm Joseph. He said, "Let's not kill him. Throw him into this empty pit instead." Reuben secretly planned to rescue Joseph later. When Joseph reached them, his brothers grabbed him, stripped him of his colorful coat, and threw him into the pit. Then they sat down to eat. While they were eating, a caravan of traders heading to Egypt passed by. Judah, another brother, said, "Why should we kill Joseph when we can sell him? Let's sell him to these traders." The brothers agreed. They pulled Joseph out of the pit and sold him for 20 pieces of silver. The traders took Joseph to Egypt. Later, the brothers dipped Joseph's coat in goat's blood and brought it to their father. They said, "We found this. Is it your son's coat?" Jacob recognized it and cried, "It is my son's coat. A wild animal has surely devoured him." Jacob mourned for Joseph for many days and refused to be comforted. Meanwhile, Joseph was taken to Egypt and sold to a man named Potiphar, an official of Pharaoh. Even though Joseph was far from home, God was with him and had a special plan for his life. Reflection for children. Joseph's story reminds us that even when life seems unfair or difficult, God is always with us. He can turn bad situations into something good for his greater purpose.